Hey everybody, Andre here. In today's video, I'll be going over driving in Friday the 13th the game. Before we can get your counselor on the road though, we gotta start with the basics. Repairing your vehicle. To repair a car, you need gasoline, a battery, and a set of keys. Keep in mind, if only one car spawns on the map, there will only be one battery and one set of keys, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for those. Now that you have your parts, let's repair a car. Repairing will start a QTE minigame, and the difficulty of it is affected by your counselor's repair stat. The counselors with the best repair stat are LaChapa, Deborah, Mitch, and AJ. Now the repair stat isn't useful for only cars. It's good for repairing the phone box, electrical boxes, and the boat. Well, I couldn't leave it out. It is a driving guide. Anyway, all you need for the boat is a can of gas and a propeller. The prop is pretty small, so it can be pretty hard to spot sometimes, so keep an eye out for it. In the past, I have heard people debating whether or not the blue car is faster than the yellow car, or vice versa, or one has better steering sensitivity or drifting than the other. Well, we can clear that up right now. They drive at the exact same speed, and both cars drift and handle the exact same. I would assume everybody knows how to drive forward and backward at this point. So next we're covering driving controls, like using the handbrake to drift. The handbrake on PlayStation is square, on Xbox it's X, and PC the spacebar. And just like driving in most games, using the handbrake while turning allows you to drift. You can also use the handbrake to come to a complete stop. But most people just stick to reversing as it's quicker and easier. Not much to say on controls for the boat, just forward and backward. As far as tips for the boat, I would recommend not trying to escape very early in a match with the boat, as Jason can just morph into the water to cut you off, or he can just catch up to you really fast. I usually just wait until he's distracted. Don't forget all the available perks that can help you repair faster, drive faster, and more. Now this next segment has less to do with driving, but while we're on the topic of the car. Oh boy. Not every counselor you come across is a bad actor. But when people start running out of options, they tend to get desperate. If you leave your car unattended, or you had to abandon it for any reason, expect someone to try and take it from you. It just happens in this game. And if it happens, don't even worry about it. Go to another escape option, and if you get lucky, you might just get your car back. Some people will try to run you over just to be an ass. Word of advice, don't run people over. It's not fun for everybody. And if someone is trying to run you over, get behind a stationary object like a large rock, telephone pole, or fence post to prevent them from hitting you. Before we can head to an exit, we now have to deal with the dude that's trying to stop you. While Jason is chasing you, he's going to try and stop the car so he can grab you out of it. When the car is not in motion, it only takes a single button press for Jason to wreck it. When a chase begins, I recommend driving backwards. Now that he can't wreck the car from the front, he's going to try and get behind it. If the car is still in motion, all Jason has to do is get behind it to wreck it. Now if Jason tries to shift behind the car and misses, he's probably going to go for morph, which is his ability to teleport. If mid-chase, Jason stands still and static shows up on screen, he's probably using morph to get behind you. If he teleports too far away, take this opportunity to drive away. Remember that shift and morph are the only two movement abilities Jason can use to catch up to the car. So if Jason tries to shift in front or behind the car, try calling his bluff and drive the opposite direction, as he'll only have a split second to change the course of his shift. Continue to drive in that direction and wait for Jason to morph. If he manages to cut you off, drive the other way. If he misses, you have until his abilities recharge to escape. So, that's the driving guide. Hopefully this video can improve your driving, or maybe even show you a thing or two you might not know about driving in this game. I was originally going to include the fastest escape routes on every map, but I was already way behind on this video, and there are already really good videos on the topic out there, so I scrapped it. That wraps it up for this one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. And if you like other horror content, like puppet combo games for example, go check out the channel. See you next time. Take it easy.